Good evening, Andrew Doak Cooks. So what are we doing tonight? Well, tonight we are doing one of our favorites, which is breakfast for dinner. So you see a whole lot of core ingredients here, from baking powder to sugar to flour. I mean, it is just the core. I'm gonna pop out some eggs and some milk. So we're gonna get this thing going. It's a lot of steps. It just takes a lot of, it's just following those steps in an orderly fashion. Because I've been doing this so long, I have a number of different stations. So I describe those in the details. I have 2 cast iron skillets ready. I also have an electric skillet that we'll be doing the pancakes in. I call all this out because this is stuff that I've acquired over 25 years of cooking. I'm not expecting anyone new to cooking to run out and immediately buy all this stuff. So what that means is, if you don't have an electric skillet and a couple of cast iron pans, then you'll just use the one pan you have and you'll just do it in waves. So, and then you'll use your oven to keep things warm as you prepare the next phase in the meal prep. So let's get into it. So here's a little PSA. We check our cartons of eggs every time we buy eggs, but every once in a while, one of them gets away from us. So this egg is damaged. This egg is damaged. It is cracked, and it goes in the trash. It just does. Throw it away. Do not risk salmonella poisoning or any other bacteria that could be building inside of this little guy to save a couple of cents. So if your eggs are damaged, throw them away. Do not use them. That's all. there are different schools of thought when it comes to pancake batter. Pancake batter, some argue needs to have lumps. Some argue it shouldn't have lumps. Some argue lumps are okay. Some hate lumps. When you do have lumps, when you bite into your pancake, you typically are then going to see pockets of air that have trapped your dry ingredients. I've never really been a fan of that. But at the same time, I also don't like getting a hand mixer out and whipping this up because it actually, I think, introduces too much air. So that's why I'm doing this by hand until I get to a consistency that I'm a fan of. And like I kind of said in the description, I've been making pancakes since I was like 5. So over the years, I've kind of come to the understanding of where my consistency, where my batter gets to a place. Oh, and funny thing too, if once I've mixed this, if I walk away from this batter for any period of time, it will grow. I mean, there isn't really any yeast in this, but I mean, it will kind of expand a bit. And get somewhat cakey. So it kind of, and then you have to introduce milk again to thin it back out, which is fine. But in doing so, you're messing with the chemistry of your original batter. So your pancakes are going to cook at different rates and they can look kind of, well, just different. And some people don't want to have their pancakes look different. So yes, so I'm about to plug in my skillet so we can begin creating our pancakes. So because I'm running out of space, I'm actually going to make up the pancakes, but then I'm going to put them on a baking sheet in the oven so that I can keep them warm while I then get the sausage kind of going. So I'm going to make the pancakes first, and then I'm going to keep them warm in the oven, which is over that way, and we'll come back to our stages. So this is a nonstick skillet. I will add a little bit. I will add a small amount of spray to this. It is nonstick, but I add just a touch. And I'm also doing something that you're not supposed to either. It's a metal spatula on a cooktop surface. You're not supposed to. But if you're very, very careful, it's fine. So just be very, very careful. And frankly, these are my cooking tools. I can do what I want with them. So can you. All right. Let's get to it. Got a piece of shell. Got another piece of shell. Come on. Oh, that's irritating. Oh, for the love. Ah, that stupid piece. Oh well. Don't tell anybody. breakfast for dinner. Just that easy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video tonight. Have a great one.
I got a broken